Yeah. So then talk a little bit about them valuations, like generally just kind of broad brushstroke. I'm assuming obviously the type of buyer is going to change and alter the valuation a little bit, but generally speaking, how are we calculating the value of a practice? And then kind of what are the key factors? Like, okay, if you improve this metric or you improve XYZ, you can increase that valuation over time.
Yeah, so as part of the assessment phase, when we go through evaluation, it's important to understand who's going to make a good partner for the seller. I just put together a list today, or updated my list, and there's 31 buyers out in the market that are active today in the PT market that I'm aware of. That's the most that I've ever seen in my career. But each buyer has a different way of valuing a practice, and there are benefits and drawbacks with different types of buyers. So it really depends on, where the seller, what type of exit they're looking for. Understanding their goals. If they want to stay on with the business and grow, and they just need a bunch of cash and they have a large practice, they may be better suited to look for an equity buyer, a private equity firm or private investor that's going to help invest cash into their business and allow them to grow as a platform. The valuations on those tend to be pretty, about as aggressive as they're going to get in the business. There are other types. Strategic buyers are probably the ones that most people sell their businesses to. That's your, the large big box companies out there. I won't rattle off any names to show any favoritism, but everyone knows who those guys are, right? And so those guys offer very competitive rates. And again, there's a ton of them out there right now fighting for the same businesses. So right now, today, the multiples are still very strong. And then there's other options for certain buyers. If you have a business model that's not traditional, if you're an out-of-network business or a cash-based business, it might be difficult to find a strategic buyer. So you're looking for another out-of-network business or another cash-based business that's interested in growing and through acquisition and or partnering. And then finally, there's always another popular option with a lot of folks is selling the practice to, already an employee or a family member over time. And so each one of those is priced differently.